So before I walk you through the unit, I want to kind of describe how we host and the location a little bit. So you want to skip that, you can skip fast forward by a minute. But the way we host is the way we want to be hosted as if we were the guest ourselves. And basically how we like to travel. And sometimes it's little things, but I'm going to go through them a little bit. We want, for instance, kind of simple creature comforts that you have at home. You want fast internet, Wi-Fi that's ubiquitous, that has strong signals everywhere, that you can get onto and use and get to the websites you want, for instance. But also just little things, and I'll walk you through each of those as we go. And then the location is great. We're in South Boston, which is centrally located to just about everything. It's a historic neighborhood. The St. Patty's Day Parade is also down here, but you are just a walking distance to downtown, to the Chinatown as well, to the Seaport with some great restaurants. South Boston has some great restaurants. The center of South Boston is just blocks away. There's a South End, which also has great restaurants. The Back Bay is the next adjacent neighborhood. So you've got South Boston, then South End neighborhood, and then you get the Back Bay neighborhood. Certainly on a nice day you could walk there, but it's also a quick Uber ride or even a subway ride. The subway is exactly 0.3 miles, so a third of a mile to the subway. That is the Red Line Andrews Square stop, which will take you to downtown Boston, as well as MIT and Harvard. The beach is only half a mile away. That beach is called Carson Beach, and it's right next to a really great sports park where there's often rugby, baseball, there's a running track there, big running trails along the water as well. There's Castle Island, which is fantastic. You can, basically change into your workout clothes, go running down there. It's fantastic. And then, so that's the location. Okay, so let's go through the unit. So obviously we're looking at kind of an open kitchen concept here, dining area and your living room. Really high ceilings here. This sofa pulls out into a sofa bed. It's a full-size sofa bed, and it'll fit two people. There are sheets and comforter and pillows underneath there for use. By the way, just all of these pictures, the artwork that I have in the unit are actually photos that I've taken of Boston. This is actually a view down Telegraph Street, which is just 2 blocks away. Put up on this big canvas. There's a TV and an Apple TV that is hooked up to it, so you can log into your own Hulu or Netflix account, and also any of your Apple. You can even log into your own Apple iTunes account if you want as well. The units have central heat and central air, but we also provide these little Dyson fans just because I think they're great, but you can use them for heat and cool in a jiffy if you need to. They're supplemental, but you actually don't need them at all. They're just, some people like to have them when they sleep. They like the whirring of a fan when they sleep, so we provide them as well. So you got a dining area here, you've got a dishwasher, you have an oven, stove, microwave, coffee products. There's a coffee maker here. We have a crock pot, can opener, toaster, blender, rice cooker, and our favorite popcorn popper. You can't travel without some popcorn, right? The refrigerator is fully stocked with water. Keep hydrated, that is complimentary, and then some also soda for those of you extra. Freezer. And then we also stock dried goods and things for you to cook. Well, feel free to use any of those things. Some of these things are other guests have left behind, certainly, but they're all dried goods, so feel free to use those. Glassware, of course. And then let's give it some dried foods, for that late night snack. You come in late, make yourself some mac and cheese, top ramen. That's all complimentary as well. Again, we host like we want to be hosted ourselves. We travel silverware, cookware, knives, and then kind of cooking utensils and things that you may need. All right, so here's where the heat and cooling is controlled with a smart Nest thermostat. So eco-friendly, which is great. This is a locked door to an emergency egress. These are your 2 bedrooms here. We'll go through those in a little bit. This is the bathroom. We provide tons of towels that you may need. Here's another creature comfort that I like to do. It's basically a motion sensor soap dispenser, for hand soap. Just, again, the way we like to live, conveniences. And then this is your walk-in tub shower. And provide soap, shampoo, and conditioner, high quality Dove products, Dove soap, Dove shampoo, and Dove conditioner. Back. And then you've got your first one of 2 bedrooms here. Again, more of my photos. That's of the Back Bay of Boston. This is a queen size bed here. We use high quality memory foam mattresses that have a cool temperature technology built into them. So basically it keeps you cool in the summer and then warm in the winters. And then the sheets that we use are the high quality sateen 400 thread count sheets and really high quality pillows. In fact, our guests often ask us where we get our mattresses and our sheets from because they really love them and they want them at home, which is great. So here we've got a slider door to a little deck, and then each bedroom has its own little kind of work area, desk, chair, desk lamp. Here's the second of 2 bedrooms. Again, another desk, chair, and lamp, another queen size bed. Our cleaners are great. They do this for every bed. This arrangement, it's just fantastic. They are fantastic. And then there's another deck off of this bedroom as well too. So that's pretty much it here. I'm going to then take you outside and down to the laundry room and then outside a little bit, kind of just get a feel for the neighborhood. We do ask people to take off their shoes, so I'm going to put my shoes back on to leave the unit now. Again, when traveling, we like peace and quiet, and so we ensure peace and quiet, or try to ensure certainly peace and quiet of all of our guests. And we do not host parties. There are no parties allowed at all. You will be thrown out if you throw a party, and we will not hesitate to do that, and you will also be fined. But one way that we help control that is in the hallways. There's motion sensors that we have surveillance cameras in all of the common hallways. Of course, not in the units, but these are in the hallways. They monitor the video, but they also monitor the noise level. And those are smart internet connected ones. Here's the front lobby here. More of my fancy art photo. This is actually a photo collage that I created. There's me right there doing a Spartan race a couple years ago in Fenway Park. That was actually in the park. There's Sean right there, also Fenway Park. And here's some other photos I've taken at various events that we've been to. Another one of my photos. So when you get to the unit, it has a smart lock on it. These are internet connected smart locks. You get a custom code that we send to you. They are only valid at time of check-in, and then they stop working at time of checkout. So do not lock your stuff in here at time of checkout because they will not work to get you back in. And if you arrive early for whatever reason, you won't be able to get in. So if you think you may arrive early, let us know and give you a temporary code to get in early if the cleaning is already done from the prior guests, or if you need to store your luggage for some reason, you get in early, or you leave a little later, we can get you set up in the common laundry room, which is we're going to go down now. So these are motion sensor lights. I'll come on. Again, motion sensor light again. I'll come on here. So here's where we have our laundry. You are welcome to use the laundry room. It's free. We provide machines, washer, dryer, and then laundry detergent. This is also the room where you can store luggage. It is monitored by a security camera as well. Even though it's common to the 4 units in the building, it's just these 4 units. And we've never had an issue So, but again, you know, you take your own responsibility for your luggage. Just know that it's security monitored. I'm gonna take you outside. So, South Boston is, you know, it's an urban center, so parking can be very tight at times. Daytime, actually, generally no issue with parking. It's just that when weekdays during the evening is when you have, you know, people come back from work, they park, and it makes it a little more difficult. But generally, we both drive cars. We often find parking, if not right out front, within blocks. And the house manual will give you tips on where to park and how to park and what to kind of pay attention to. You want to stay away from street cleaning days, and also, you know, the winter time, if it's snowing, there's no emergency, I would say leave your car at home in the winter when there's snow on the ground, because that is a difficult time to park. But here we are. So this is the lobby door. Again, same kind of smart lock. You come in, you get a code that works. Actually, both codes are convenient for you. And that's the bus stop right here. You just heard a bus go by on the other side of the street. This is the street here. Happens to be trash day today, so I'm gonna trash out. But you know, so parking actually isn't too bad generally sometimes. So like right now, for instance, there's a parking spot right here behind this Tesla here, and then there's even more parking spots where that gentleman is just down the street. So, and there's 3 or 4 spots just across the street there as well. So generally not too bad. Let's see. You just have to pay attention to the signs. Let me see, there's a sign up here actually. So here we go. So this is Dorchester Street here. So obviously, so no parking during a snow emergency. You have to have visitor parking 6 to 10. That's in the evenings. Daytime, you don't have a restriction. And then you want to stay away during street cleanings, which right here, every street's a little different. This street is every Monday from 1 to 5 is street cleaning. So you want to stay away during those times. The beach is kind of that way by half a mile. The subway is that way by a third of a mile. Great restaurants in the middle of South Boston, down that way, another third of a mile. So that's pretty much it. And then next door is the restaurant called Telegraph Hill. That's the restaurant and bar. Great place. Next door. And that's it.